So what you're saying is, once the world is saved, you want Yules to go ahead and join Payday 2.
That would be amazing, actually. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be cool.
Just a mod. Just adding Yules as a new character into it, or just like Yules maps.
Like, can we just have a like the little bitch you are? Exactly. Can we just have like a medieval Payday 2 game, like just
Yes.
medieval style with like fantasy races? So like play like a goblin, a kobold, a bugbear, or just like and rob like fucking banks in Waterdeep or some shit. Just it'd be cool. Like I know that is essentially Dragon Heist. Fuck you guys who are out there saying it is essentially Dragon Heist. I want a video game. I want a video game where I can play a kobold and rob a bank. That's all I want. Dion left.
Oof. Her internet is having issues.
That's not good.
I'll suplex a router.
Damn it, Josh. Why you
What?
do this? What? What?
Well, it's a good job that we're not monetized anyway, because if we were, this video wouldn't be. During the first minute, we already had 3 swears.
What did I say?
When you were having your little talk about Dead by Daylight, not Dead by Daylight,
Oh,
by Payday 2, when you're about the fancy races,
oh,
I'm like, I want to rob shit. I would.
shit is not a curse word that YouTube considers a curse word. What YouTube considers a curse word is more along the lines of cunt or fuck or god damn it
So basically,
or
half of the British Lexus.
yes.
The British
Yes.
vocabulary is banned from
Most
YouTube.
vocabulary.
Yeah.
Also,
Anyways, I've got to get back into the right voice.
Also,
Yes, you don't want to be waffle Yules.
go on, Dion.
the internet decided to go fuck you again.
Oof.
Sent you to Brazil?
I'm just going to be talking on my iPad, so it might not sound the best.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That is fine. I'll just turn you up a bit on here so that we can hear a bit clearer.
You'll be fine.
This just-
You'll be great.
It just means that you can actually hear me and I can hear you.
Yeah.
For the better.
It also means that we'll have to have a bit of patience because you do cut in and out a bit on that one. Oh no,
I have
everything
more
went
chili.
silent. I got word then.
Hello, darkness, my old
I
friend.
honestly got word then because everything went silent for a bit while we were talking. I was like, oh no, is my version now having issues? Is my internet about to die?
Yes.
I mean, it did last night while we were trying to do bloody pirates, but
Bloody pirate!
I hope you know if I ever record Sea of Thieves, that's what we're calling the sessions. Bloody pirates.
Bloody pirates! That'd be fair, that'd be fair.
Anyway, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra. I really need to get these sessions started sooner because this was like 4 minutes in before I even do the intro. This
Bruh.
bit... Go on. And everything went silent again.
Finger me, booby!
No. No. I don't know. I don't think that's a thing you should do.
He destroyed Dion's connection. Oh, anyway, while we wait for it to return, I'll just point out a couple of quick map updates. Got a tick here because they went to that part. Stormwall is now represented by stone. Temple is now represented by temple. And Bilgewater apparently has new ownership.
Welcome to Waffleberg land. If you look to your right, you'll see the waffle coaster. If you look to your left, you'll see the place where you can buy explosives and chuck them at somebody. Remember, upon entering Waffleberg land, you have verbally, mentally, and physically signed an agreement that says that you cannot sue Waffleberg for any accidents. This includes killing people on purpose with the bombs that you
You
buy.
forgot spiritually.
Oh, yes, and spiritually. Looking at you, Pike.
I'm sorry, but for some reason, do you know like that meme where it's no, don't turn me into a marketable plushie? I'm imagining that now with Waffleberg and Mariah, just Mariah being like, no, don't turn me into an explosive device. Slap.
This baby fits 3 megatons of uranium.
Also, I feel bad because welcome back.
Give her a second.
Oh, this note?
Can anyone hear me?
We can now.
All right.
Hi.
We can now.
Oh, good.
Okay, so last
When I tried to connect to Roll20, it just kind of fucked itself.
So last time you all made it to Ixtal. You all got hunted by Nidalee. You all decided to climb up a mountain. After deciding to help Nidalee by, going along and not be killed as the hunt, you all encountered a certain void bug. Waffleberg tried to play hero. I believe it was Alari that walked up the mountain.
Waffleberg didn't try to play hero. Waffleberg tried to play crazy psychopathic man.
And Mariah almost died.
Again.
Yes, but you did manage to wake up Malphite and toss Kha'Zix off the mountain.
Hee.
Kha'Zix went to eat.
You met up with Rengor at the bottom, who tried to claim Potoo as his hunt. And then you also the myths beginning to fall everywhere. Especially on Piltover. Although, as we start, I would like everyone to roll me a quick little perceptions.
Perceptions.
1 second.
You had that lined up extremely fast. Roll me a perceptions, 22.
Press the button.
Oh.
I have it on auto roll, so it doesn't show the animation.
Okay.
Nat 4.
24. 20.
Nat
24.
That's
Remember
some
my
low-ass perception.
keyboard's knocked.
Sorry,
My keyboard hates me.
Sorry, I've got to take your first roll then, Potoo. Nat 4. So 22,
Hey.
22, 2 nat 20s, an 18 and a 15. Yeah.
Oh look, Kuiper finally put glasses on.
Yep.
Over Kuiper's got like three lens glasses.
Yep.
It's just
Just
a
a
normal,
myth.
it's just a normal pair of glasses with a monocle taped to them. As you all look to Piltover, you see the mists. Instead of flowing in and enveloping it, just seems to be bubbling around it. As if something's holding it back.
It looks
That
like something
is-
had a bit of a factory leak.
No, that is our safe zone.
Well, yes. Well, Piltover, not Zon. Although the factory leak's probably from Zon.
That is the fastest facepalm.
Why? Have I misread the situation?
Just all the face palms. Like,
Look, I am from Zon. Green and black smoke is something I see every day.
Even the mountain facepalms, you just hear.
If I just face palming.
Rocks, rocks fall via face palm.
Probably only like 50 or so people died, suffocating on whatever chemicals.
Trying to find what this is called because I know there is a thing in Piltover about this, but I can't remember what it's called.
Are you talking about the defense grid?
Yeah. Oh, that was it. The defense grid. Thank you for that. So, as you all see this happening, Nidalee and Rengar will look to each other, look to you both. Well, look to you all. We probably should make sure that the more important areas of Ixtal are protected, just in case this is happening here as well.
Is
You-
it happening next all? Do like we see any more pillars of the smoke?
Make me a perception, but it's going to be a high DC because the mountain's in the way.
In where we are, we can still see like because we came down the same way we went up, right?
No, you're on the other end of the mountain.
Oh, then we can still see like the location of like Mudtown and
Oh yes, yes, Mudtown, yeah, yeah,
we
Mudtown
just
there would
can't
be.
see we
Yeah,
just can't see Squawk.
yeah, that's fine. Roll me the perceptions then. Let's see.
16.
Not this time.
Kuiper,
21.
Kuiper, you drop your newfound glasses.
Yeah, he's had glasses on. He's just.
Roll to see if they broke.
There was time now. uh, who has not rolled? Oh, the two that I asked.
It was-
Santa
it was me.
and Ranna.
I said mine out loud. It was 16. I
Okay.
apologize.
Yeah, sorry,
I also said mine out loud.
sorry. Yep, Kuiper, you don't see this unfortunately because as you're adjusting your glasses while the lenses pop out, you search for the lens.
Mhm.
Everyone else, yeah, it's happening in Mudstown. Seems to be thicker, if anything, in Mudstown than anywhere else at the moment.
Okay, so no factory leak.
It's not a factory leak.
Then why
Yeah,
It is the king.
it seems very Shadow Islesy.
It is the king. The king is there.
You know, when I lived in Zon, I only heard about Shadow Isles from people. Coming on an adventure with you guys, I have seen it 3 times now? 4? 5? 87? You guys attract it.
Everyone just looks to Potoo at that point, just like.
Just kind of looks
That
up.
Legion has anything to do with the frickin' king. Whoever that is.
Well, yes, that is what Legion has been whispering. Just the king is there.
Yes.
There's a lot of kings.
Our king is there.
More specifically, the king of the Shadow Isles is there.
Right. Again, there was a lot of kings on that island when I was alive. Which king?
Okay. Legion name, please.
Viego.
Diego.
Waffleberg know anything about a Viego?
History.
I'm not entirely sure how old Viego is. But that is another 17.
Okay.
Oh,
Was Kuiper alive before? Not Kuiper. Well, technically Kuiper as well, yeah. Kuiper and Waffleberg, were you two around before the fall of the Shadow Isles?
I don't know when that was.
We have already precedented that Waffleberg was around before then.
Okay. In
And
that
I
ca-
believe Kuiper would be, but you can also argue that
Yeah.
Kuiper was asleep.
I'd argue that Kuiper was around before it fell, but was probably in the ring when it fell.
I think Shadow Isle fell like 100, maybe somewhere between 100 or 200 years before. Waffleberg's about 300 years old.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd argue that Kuiper was probably in the ring at the time.
192
Oh,
is how long he's been out.
yeah, then yeah. So Waffleberg, you
Yeah.
kind of remember the name slightly just in passing. It's been one of the kings from the east, like even beyond the Shadow Isles to the lands of the east. The ones that are generally kept off the map.
Uninteresting, boring individual.
Well, he's clearly not that boring if he's doing all of this.
All kings are boring.
You hear a small little chorus of trumpets, and the royal-looking eggplant rises up from Mariah's hair with a tiny crown.
I like boring.
It is official. It is official. Mariah's hair is now its own sovereign country.
We got like a little story, like the
Do we
possessed
get
plant is like Dark Lord of the left right corner.
No, that's Sharky. That's Sharky Teeth. All hail the evil Lord Sharky Teeth.
Is the possessed eggplant just his minion?
It's like the wormwood kind of thing, just like the. Anyway. So, they look to you after saying that. You should probably hurry on if you're after meeting your friend before the barriers collapse. We could
Yeah.
probably do with your help.
I mean, if the barriers collapse, there's a lot of good people in Zon as well. If it is ghosts and ghoulies and horse boys, that wasn't a dream that I had from being almost killed, right?
I believe
No, that wasn't a dream.
is a centaur.
That's a horse boy. Anyways, yes, people to save, people to kill that are already dead. Maybe. I don't know. There's a couple of living people that I wouldn't mind killing in Zon as well.
We don't know too much the politics of Piltover or Zone. Technology is beyond our caring. But if they are at each other's throats as we have heard, perhaps this is the one thing that could unite them, if only for a bit. A common enemy, so to speak.
Oh, oh, oh. I'm sorry.
Please.
I don't mean to be rude. Continue. Oh.
And they will just give Waffleberg an odd look as they will leave to head towards Mudstown.
Unite. Hunters and comedians. That's funny.
So, if I recall right, I said it was roughly mid-afternoon, something like that,
Yes.
currently.
Mm.
You feel like you won't, if you... I'll just think that up first. Because it's like I could reveal the info, or it could be a check. Wisdom checks. Let's see about this.
Ready.
Are you
All
good?
we are doing was
What?
Girlie's freaking thing just fell off. Her, Her hammock just fell down.
This hammock, it has a glitch.
It fell and she just looked at me like, what just happened?
You didn't secure it well enough. Why must you do this? Mariah, would you like to roll a wisdom? And would a...
Oh, sorry, 1 second.
It's okay.
I got distracted by Girly.
So, Potoo, how does it feel to be beaten on wisdom by Mariah? Alari, how does it feel to be beaten by Mariah on wisdom?
Fair, but no one ever said Alari was wise.
Aha!
Admittedly, Potoo's probably not really thinking
That is true.
too much on what you wanted at the moment.
That is true. Potoo, you'd be too distracted by the voices in Legion, as well as pretty much the entire Shadow House issue. Alari, you're probably distracted by Delris going, run, run, go, go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Well, Delris doesn't know what's going on.
Girl.
You're distracted by Delris freaking out, being like, what's happening? Everyone else, however, you don't think you'd be able to reach there by nightfall. That you'll probably have to find somewhere to take shelter. Oh, the silence is confident building.
Confidence.
Waffleberg was still thinking about the joke. Where are we heading? What are we doing? Which place are we heading to? What's going on? That was a funny joke. You all must be thinking about the joke too.
I was gonna say it is angry Kuiper. I mean, you did.
Uh,
Did you pass? Yeah, you did pass Kuiper, so
Yeah.
you could relay this.
It's more that face at Waffleberg.
Why are you making that face at me?
Mm. Okay, what are our options?
Okay, so we need to try and get there as quick as we can.
No can do.
What? What?
We are not moving. We cannot get there before nightfall.
I mean, you could try and press through the night, but do you really want to try pressing through even the outskirts of a jungle at night?
Can you see in the dark, Alari?
Yes, actually.
Can you sense things moving beyond your dark vision?
I guess not.
Good, because fact of the matter is, if you can't see them, they can see you. And this place in the darkness is far worse than it is in the brightness. Plus, there are plants. Horrible plants.
You're
Okay.
Duly noted.
Mariah, Alari, and... No, wait, Alari, it was Delris that was out at that time.
Yeah,
So-
Laurie doesn't
Yeah, so
know.
it would just be Mariah and Potoo.
Yes.
At the mention of plants, you think back to those vines you saw in the warehouse in Piltover. The ones that tried to grab... Who did they try and grab? If I recall right,
It's a good question.
it was either Delris or Mariah that they tried to grab.
I think it was Delris.
Yeah,
By plants, do you mean the like the ones just outside of Noxus?
Oh, I mean like bigger. And they like to eat things. They eat things bigger than you or I. You know, big giant mountain creature we saw in Sands. The shifters.
Ah,
They eat those.
so nighttime is a no-go. Okay.
Yes!
if I recall right, let me just look this up quickly. Do stuff between yourselves as I do.
We may as well walk and talk, yes?
Yes, yes. Sorry, Waffleberg has been walking in place for 5 minutes.
So it doesn't come through. Because if I recall,
Warming up your
there
legs.
is indeed a map. Well,
No,
there
more
was a
so
map.
Waffleberg's been lagging.
What was it called?
Say that again.
No, more so Waffleberg's just been lagging. He's been walking in place, and there's just the talking icon above his head.
Rubber banding.
How
You
are you
would
doing?
know that there is a city-state on the way there that you could try and get to called Kumangra.
That one of the ones with the nasty headhunter people that like to kill other people.
No. It is known for a couple of different things. It's known for a song market, a famous district in Kumangra known for its wide assortment of singing parrots, or Tonica Market, which specializes in selling exotic plants. Although that has recently been closed down.
Waffleberg suggests we go to Conungra because they're there.
Understood.
Okay.
Sounds like you need a drink of water.
No,
You will
it
be-
is city on way.
You will be able to make. Ooh. Well, thank you for that information there in the trivia part for this. I'll get to that in a second. You will know that you should be able to make it there with some time to spare before nightfall, giving you time to look around the place as well as potentially find somewhere to rest for the night. There.
Yes. Also, as I say this, it is place populated, although the people of Kumungra are kind than most. You two and you two.
Hmm.
One with
What?
two. Disguise yourselves before we get to the city.
So, the interesting part I read on the wiki about this town, it quite literally says here, travel from Piltover to here takes around a day by trade ship.
Yep. Oh.
Useful.
That is. It also says
Yes,
that they do indeed have trade relations with Piltover from here.
oh,
So,
nice.
as you make your way there, takes a bit, especially if you're going to be taking your time. Are you rushing there, or are you going to take your time to avoid danger?
I personally.
Waffleberg will allow.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just saying Waffleberg will allow the choice of others.
Mm,
I prefer we get there quicker rather than later.
Okay.
a decent trek pace.
Let me just look for something. Thank you for that 2-minute tabletop. Let me see. Uh-huh. Okay, so let me roll. /R1D10. 10! What is number 10 on this chart?
Uh-oh.
Number 10 is... Oh! It's, oddly enough, not that bad.
Not that bad.
As you're walking along, let me just check quickly. Okay, yeah. So, as you're walking along, make me perceptions.
Okay.
Okay.
Wah.
Wah. Mariah has been powered up with the energy of the Waluigi Waz.
to me.
Remember your dead brother? Waluigi. Okay. And Santa, what did you get?
I got a. Hold on. I'm gonna reroll because I got rid of what I got.
Okay.
Eagles.
Waffleberg got a 9.
Okay. So the bigger question is, Potoo and Mariah, do either of you speak Draconic?
Um, mm,
No.
unless it speaks Auran.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. I only took Runeterra languages. I changed them all.
Yeah, to be fair, I should probably have been doing that as well. So it been
Alari knows how to speak Draconic.
Waffleberg knows how to speak Draconic as well.
yes, but unfortunately you both rolled too low.
Yes.
I mean, if it's something cute, Potoo will probably point it out to it.
It's not
Or
so much
something
cute.
interesting.
You do hear like it sounds as a language you can't understand, but you do hear like growling and quite vocal mutterings coming from up ahead.
Potoo just kind of nudges Alari. Do you hear that?
No, what? Would I hear it now?
Yes, you do now that she's pointed it out.
Oh, oh, that is Draconic, I believe. What?
Something we need to worry about?
What are you talking about?
What are they speaking about, Lee?
You just hear a muttering like, "Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's here somewhere. Where is it?"
Oh, somebody's lost something.
They, whoever it is in Draconic seems to be looking for something.
Oh,
What are we talking about?
Oh, there is something up ahead, speaking in a draconian tongue.
For all purposes'
Dragon?
sake, Draconian tongue is something used in Ixatal among the more lizardy type of Vastaeans and such.
Whoever it is seems to be very looking for something, at least.
Did you think about saying hello?
It's an offshoot of the Galder dialect of.
Yeah.
No, I only just heard it, so I will approach them and say hello.
Okay, as you're around the corner, you see what seems to be a large lizard-like Vastaean hunched over a ramshackled wagon, head buried deep in it as if looking for something.
Hello?
It freezes in place and then just slowly raises outwards.
Hi, my name is Alari.
And
What's your name?
as it looks to you, it's quite clearly wearing a hat. And as it moves away, you can tell this cart has been set up as a stall.
Wait, is this the old red buff dude?
No, this is actually an encounter table thingy, but I could have him as such.
Like
Because I've thought
I
about
don't
it.
know if you remember the lizard elder.
Lol, wiki lizard out. Hang on, lol.
Yeah,
Lizard
he's an old jungle mob.
I remember Bob, but I don't remember the lizard elder too much. Oh wait,
Yeah,
yeah, no, I remember him. He had like an old
he
Rammus
was.
look. Yeah,
Yeah, he was. I believe he was replaced by Golem,
yeah,
or sorry, Sentinel.
yeah. I remember him now. Yeah, so he's got like a
Yeah.
bluish cloak, kind of hunched over, because I'm now making it him. He looks over. He's like, "Oh, customer. Didn't expect a customer out here. My cart's having a bit of issues moving through the jungle and I was hoping to try and fix it, but I can't seem to find the spoke.
Sorry, what are you looking for?
No, not the spoke. The thing you use to tighten up a wheel.
A bolt.
Yes, I can't
Oh,
seem to find that.
hold on. Alari, keep him company. Well, Waffleberg is going to go ahead and in his little pouch, he is going to use no, he'll just have it. Now that I think about it, because we predetermined that he already had it, he'll take out a little bolt, um, look and see if it's the right size for the wheel, put it back, take out another one, look and see if it's the right size for the wheel. Once he finds one that's the right size, if Alari keeps him company, Waffleberg will just use the right tool for the job and he'll start tightening it.
Alari will just be like, so what brings you out here? All this
Uh,
way?
I was just returning from Commangra, and I was going to go pick up some more supplies in the jungle before returning.
Oh, well, we're heading down there too.
Well, I've just come from there, but I'll be going back there before nightfall.
Yes, we were quite hoping to get there before nightfall as well.
Yes. Uh, Alari and Waffleberg, since you're at the cart. This cart does seem to be full of different little plants and little flowers of all kinds. Some you've seen a little bit in the distance that you've been walking through Ixtal. Uh, Alari, some of them look Ionian in nature, but there is one in particular that catches your eye, Waffleberg, and I want you to make me a nature check.
That is a 19.
You see pearls of the moon, a type of flower found in Shurima. Heavily sought after by flower collectors, Shuriman folk tell tales that if a person hung some pearls of moon over their hearth, it would protect them from the dangers such as the Voidborn.
As Waffleberg tightens, he kind of looks to the lizard men. Are you a herbalist or a botanist?
I mean, I just said that, but
Yes, yeah,
Oh, I apologize.
he'll look to you both. Yes, somewhat, yes. Why'd you ask?
Pearls
Yeah.
of the moon.
Yes, quite rare plants these. Shurima doesn't really. Oh, the temperature's nice, but I'm not too much a fan of sand.
Where'd you get them?
Shurima itself.
Oh, so you went there and plucked them?
I know a few little places where they grow. I don't harvest them all. I let them still have the chance to grow and spread a bit further out. No point in taking all the crops because then you've got no crops to return to.
How much?
For the pearls,
Yes.
he'll look down to the wheel that you're fixing. Just give it a quick kick just to see how well the job's been done.
It activates the rocket thrusters. No, I'm kidding.
Well, no one can have any now because it's gone. You'll break off a couple of branches of it and hand it over. Payment for helping.
Thank you.
Think nothing of it. And for the lady, of course, he will hand you, Alari, a blue kind of rose. One that seems to have a metallic sheen to it.
thank you very much.
You can roll me in nature if you'd like.
I will. Can you still hear me okay, by the way?
Yes, I've
Yes.
turned you up a bit so that we could hear you a bit better on your iPad. With a 21, this is a Sapphire Rose, native to Ionia.
Hmm. Interesting. When did you have to go to Ionia?
Oh, I picked up a few buds quite a few years back. They've been adapted to the Kumangra soil over here. It's a bit more robust, but they've managed to take to it quite well after a few years' worth.
Ah, I'm glad. It's a beautiful flower.
Yes, 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 yes. And he will look to the other three. Are they with you as well? Well, the other four because of Stellara. Are they with you?
Yes, we are currently heading towards Kumungra.
He will nod. He will hand Stellara and Mariah a Sapphire Rose as well. He will hand to Potoo a kind of heavily scented flower. And you can roll me a nature, Potoo.
Nature. That's hope I roll good because I only have a 2 for that. Dirty 20.
This is a Peripheral corpse tulip.
Hmm.
Hev- it's it's native to Ixtal, but it's heavily sought after by flower collectors, mainly because of its distinctive scent. And to Kuiper, he will hand you. This one actually does have a look to it. So let me just load up the picture so I can see what this looks like. It looks like a small pinkishy red bud,
Excuse me.
and you can roll me a nature.
He nods and thanks, and then has a good look at it.
This is a night blooming zycad, otherwise known as a death blossom. They grow where sunlight never touches the forest floor, they're native to Ixtal, and they are mainly known for being useful in brewing potions or as being ingredients for alchemists. They also tend to cling to foreign objects upon touch, so as soon as you grab it, it does kind of get a bit of a grip on your hand.
Ugh.
But
Interesting.
if you need it to let go, just expose it to a bit of light and it tends to retract its vines.
Hmm.
Also, you may want to keep an eye on that one, especially if you're going back there in emotions towards the jungle.
Shall do, friend.
The plant lady seems to have an affiliation with these kind of things.
Plant lady?
Yes, what was her name? Zyra, I believe.
I don't remember Lyra.
Uh, she had some nasty business in Kumangra recently, a couple of years back. She heard that a local flower shop was selling these, and she kind of ate the owners.
Us. Oh. So don't piss off the cannibalistic Byron.
The
I don't
cannibalistic
think
what?
Zara's a pirate.
She's not a pirate, she's a plant.
Byron. No. Myra, don't piss off the cannibalistic Myra. Are we talking about the same person here?
No, no, we're not. No. Either way, I thank you for this, and I hope I pass cross again sometime soon. And he will let out a whistle. And what were the colour robes of the others? Because I know his robes are blue.
Same as his, I think.
No, they
Maybe.
are slightly they're purple with less spiny. He lets out a whistle, and two other little lizard folks rush out in purple robes, just like pushing the wagon from behind. So he takes the front.
Stay safe.
And you as well, of course.
Don't go too far. Don't camp too far in the jungle. You never know.
Uh, we can handle ourselves. And as they leave, the path is clear to get to Kamangra.
Onward.
Yes.
Onwards.
Yes.
So,
Forward on to do.
as you arrive, the first thing you notice is this is against the coast. You can quite literally see the sea and some docks on the other side.
I see what they did there. Ha ha.
Is going to be a thing.
Malphite tosses a rock up in the air. It lands on Waffleberg.
I go down. I'm not going down together. Waffleberg grabs Kiwi.
How? It's not Saturday. So, the other thing you notice is, well, there does seem to be people that you can definitely tell, like, it's tall in nature, just from the dress sense, and just from the attitude, because it does say here they are fickle people, the
Very fickle.
Camangrans. But you do see some more wealthily dressed people. That's you can automatically tell they're Piltovans,
Hmm.
and they do seem to be still looking in shock at just the mist pouring over Piltover. Just as
The
if they're
closer we get, the worse it looks.
almost as if they're trying to hurry in getting the stocks loaded up so that they can get through before the mists hit the docks fully.
We know
Well,
what this mist is, don't we?
What, sorry?
We know what this mist is, don't we?
Yeah, it's the Shadow Owl's mist.
Right, yeah.
You'll,
is there any
oh,
that looks particularly familiar?
for
The merchants.
uh, not to you, no. These seems to be more people that only deal in Piltover rather than Zord.
Waffleberg is going to walk up to one of the ones that is currently over by his boat. He's going to wrap his arm around it. I wouldn't go just yet. Wait till it's gone.
Who are you and why do you smell like chems?
Multiple reasons. But other than that, wait. Anybody worth their worth will tell you what that'll do to you if you go into it.
No, no, no. You see here. You see here, my good fellow. You see how the mists are currently pouring over Piltover, yes?
Yes.
Then you see the docks there. Slightly clear, bit in the mist still, but a little bit of crack. But I have a ways where, if you trace it downwards, Zorn has yet to be hit by the mists.
Oh?
My thinking is, we get to Zorn, and then we wait for an opening to open up in Piltover's docks, and then quickly race through when we're closer.
Aldris!
The
Whichever one.
bold game.
Aldris, Delris, Dubadabop.
Kind of walks over, giving him a slightly annoyed look, just like, it's Alari.
My new friend here, Jeremiah, believes that we can get into Piltover without encountering the fog.
Oh, do you have a way, perhaps? We're looking to get to Piltover as well.
Well, we were going to sail at night to try and get there as soon as we can, but my plan
Day is
was...
better.
My plan, well, day is better, but night means that less chance of it getting to where we need to get first.
Night means more spookies.
It is fine. We've got lights. We've built. We're safe. Either way,
Yes.
our plan is to park up at those docks over there, and he'll point to like towards Zone.
Mm,
Park up there, because the mists haven't reached Zone yet. Hence why we want to leave at night before the mists do. And then when there is a gap in the mists and Piltover stocks, we race through.
or
Or
maybe we can avoid going to Zon altogether.
That is a smart idea, but it might not be the best idea.
Well, it may not have the biggest radius, but we do have Pebble.
Pebble?
Kind of pulls out the little krug.
And what about, excuse me, Jeremiah, if you could look that way and plug your ears for a second.
As you say this, he's already looking at Pebble. And do you know, like, those little eyeglass things that people have to evaluate gems and such? He kind of pulls one of those out of a pocket on his shirt, just flicks it open, and then just starts inspecting Pebble. He's like,
Well,
ah,
Waffleberg's just going to pick up Mariah and stick her hair over his head. He does. He's going to lean over to Alari. And what about our special friend? We cannot ensure her safety with Pebble.
His, you mean Potoo?
Potoo's a guy?
Guy, yes.
okay.
I thought they were a potato.
Mariah, you have been picked
Potoo
up
and
and quite
Pale.
literally planted on someone's head like a bucket.
Well, this is a bit mean.
Odds or evens, Mariah?
Odds.
He's stumbling around. He almost falls off the dock, and you start giving him directions to make sure he doesn't.
The economy is going to crash in my hair.
Tell him to stop moving. He'll be fine. But look, are you sure you want to risk Potato's safety?
I don't want-
No.
But going to Zon for you and me is pretty much a death sentence.
I have friends and son. I have compatriots, comrades, associates, individuals that won't betray us, might betray us. Actually,
say-
yes. Yeah, no. I mean,
On one hand, Waffleberg knows about Zon, but on the other, I don't think we want to deal with, he starts counting on his fingers, Plague Rat, a doctor who wants to kill us,
So-
mushrooms that want to kill us.
Lay, with my background as a smuggler, do I
Yes.
know of any smuggle routes into Piltover?
Smuggle routes. Oddly enough, you would know of one, but it requires a smaller boat than this one because of the mast, as well as the fact that you would have to travel through the sewers.
That's what so I know a way that doesn't require Zon, doesn't require Piltover. It might be safe from ghostly bosslies. It does require the sewer, though.
Kind of looks to Potoo. He's like, Potoo, come here. So, since this directly concerns your safety,
And
as much
technically,
sorry?
and technically, the rest of ours. One route will give them more safe, but it will put us in danger, whereas the other route will keep us safe, but put them in danger. Just wanted to put that out there.
Yes.
Okay.
Does your sword have any way of protecting you from the spirits of the Shadow Isles?
It did protect me while we were on that one island with Ncorin.
Do you think it could protect you crossing through the mist once again?
I should probably ask them.
We can try our best to help, but this time it is different. With the king being so close, and his energies at an all-time high, who knows? All we can do is
Slight
promise our best.
In the worst case, could you stand being near Pebble for a minute or two?
risk if I tried, and I'm not sure. I don't want to accidentally end up getting damaged by the glowy goo.
I know, but we're trying to think of a way that's safest for all of us to get into Piltover without going through Zon. Because we all know how well that went last time.
Yes.
Waffleberg knows a sewer entrance, but
Sewer is, well, it's not the safest, but it might be safer. We could flip a coin.
so there's no guarantee that the mist won't arrive there by the time we get.
This is true.
Honestly, at this moment, there's no guarantee of anything. We're not even certain that we can get through the defense grid. Once the defense grid is activated, we may not even be able to get through it, and they won't be able to let us through it, and they may not be willing to. Because last time we were there, they said, "Don't come back."
That was that one lady. Everyone else seemed pretty okay with us.
That lady was Camille. That lady was the person quite literally in charge of the defense grid. Also, the secret police and the normal police. Quite literally the boss. Except not the boss, but is the boss.
Well, considering we helped her police with something, she might grant us some lenience.
I mean, we didn't commit any crimes, did we?
No.
So we haven't done anything bad yet. So
But she sees
that's one.
bad as literally being from Zon, so
We could disguise him.
we could. I think she'd just take that worse, though, to be honest.
True.
I mean, I'm not currently wearing Zonian stuff. Like I am in the Piltover robes still. But I smell like dirt. I smell like shrooms.
We look. The more we talk about this, the less time we have. We have to decide now. Are we taking the direct route to Piltover and taking the risk? This is directly down to you, Potoo, because you'd be the most at risk here. Or do we try the sewers? I really do not wish to go through Zon.
I like
We
Waffleberg's
could
idea.
attempt. We could attempt the sewers.
Okay.
Look, I'm not gonna throw you into Zod like you threw me into Shurima. No, wait, that wasn't you. That was the other bitch. To the sewers!
I'm going to use prestidigitation on Waffleberg to make him smell like wildflowers instead of shrooms.
Okay.
Just clean a bit. Basically,
Something a bit
just
more.
prestidigitation.
I think our Waffleberg is broken.
Stellara at this point will reach up, pull Mariah off the guy's head. There's a couple of eggplants still attached to his head, just attacking him with tiny little forks. Like, we will get the intruder. He invaded our nation.
Good sir!
He just starts pulling them off, just shoves them back in Mariah's hair. What was that about?
Do you know where we can get a smaller boat?
Smaller as in more compact or
Did
We
somebody
Smaller.
say boat?
he'll chu-
Seward.
he will,
Sewers.
he will chuckle, hop onto his boat, walk towards the mast, kind of flick a hidden switch, and the mast will actually retract into the ship.
Oh, that is amazing!
Why
Waffleberg
can't I do that?
Waffleberg is going to step onto his boat because you made it without being able to do that.
What?
Sorry, I was talking to Moonman. By the way, we're not going to Zon. You're not going to Zon. You're coming with us
Why?
because we're going to Piltover, but we're not going through the dangerous way. We're going through a safer way. Waffleberg safe, that is, not normal safe. Through
And this route is
the sewers. Don't touch the water. Don't drink the water. If you touch it, you might turn into that. He points at Mariah.
Why exactly would you drink sewer water?
You've met the rat, right?
True.
Exactly. He wasn't always a rat. Well, he wasn't always that big of a rat.
he'll just squint at you. And why should I trust you with this?
I'll kind of step up and be like, "Look, good sir, we want to get to Piltover just as badly as you do. We have a friend there who we got separated from, and we just want to get back to her before anything bad happens. Please, trust us. I promise you that we will do everything in our power to keep you and your crew safe."
Roll me a persuasion.
That was an 11, but 19.
He will look to you. Look to the rest. Very well. We leave in 10. Gather what you need before we go.
Thank
You
you
won't
very
regret this.
Ah!
I
Waffleberg.
better not.
Waffleberg just aside to Alari. So what do the sisters do to our people? I'll keep that in mind.
Please, I'm much better at people than my sister.
I can tell.
So, the party has 10 minutes before boat set off. Is there anything you're wanting to do?
Is there anything we particularly need to do?
There's shopping and that lot if you want to do shopping.
I thought like all the shopping stuff would be in Piltover though, because
It's mainly Piltover stuff, but there are some stalls here.
Okay, what do the stalls have?
Roll me a perception if you want to do that shops.
Some food
Okay,
would
I'll
be
do the
nice.
same.
No.
Oh. Okay, so.
Guys were just looking for food.
Okay. Okay. Mariah, are you looking for shops or are you just staying around somewhere? Okay. So,
Whoops.
we will take the 12, don't worry. So, Alari, you don't find anything. You're kind of just hanging back at the docks, making sure he doesn't leave without you. Everyone else, Mariah, we'll get back to you in a second with that 12. Everyone else, Kuiper, you said that you was looking for food in particular.
Yeah.
You find a shop that's selling hot food at the moment. You assume it's like their version of a street vendor kind of thing. Just seems to be like fried lizards on a stick, boiled rats, that kind of food. Basically like food you'd find on the outskirts of a jungle.
Okay.
But you do smell better food in the back. As if this is just like the food that they're just showing off, like the little snack things, but for more heartier meals, they do other things.
You smell like you have better food in there.
And what's wrong with this food?
Oh, nothing. Just something smells better. So advised about, like, humbly.
The chef will just smile slightly. walk over to what seems to be a large metal-like drum at the back and just smack it with a large fork. Before lifting it up, you see what seems to be a large whole hog being cooked.
Alive. You know,
I
it's
almost
alive.
said being cooked alive.
Ah!
Being cooked.
I think it'd be making more than just a good smell.
Just looking at you like, please.
Cold,
I
please.
I'll take 6 portions of that, please.
Portions of this? Okay. How many portions did you say?
6, please.
They will not. They will get 6 small containers. And they will just start shaving off some meat from it into the boxes. This will be
200.
6 quality meat. 2 gold, we'd say.
He nods and hands it
A
over.
little bit of a meal deal. Normally for this much it'd be 3 gold, but given you're buying in bulk, 2 gold.
You're too kind, friend.
Hey, come back anytime. Finest meat in all of Kamangla.
Yeah, and heads back to the boat.
Waffleberg, what would you be looking for in particular?
Waffleberg is looking for perhaps not a built over stone, perhaps something a bit more rustic, run by perhaps very specific rat-like creatures, although it's more closer to call them ferrets.
Okay. I don't know which shop you're on about, if this is an actual shop that there is here.
It is not an actual shop. Waffleberg is just looking for wumps.
Okay. You look around. You're trying your best. And I'm gonna have something roll a perception. As you're looking around, you hear like a whoosh. Hey buddy! Hey buddy!
Waffleberg looks over.
You see like a little claw motion you towards the shadows.
He goes over.
And it seems to be just like a little hole in the side of like a wall kind of thing. The paw just goes in and then produces what seems to be a small puff cap. You're after the finest fish. Yes, I can smell that you're into your chems and your zonite goods.
I mean, he doesn't smell like chems anymore.
Underneath all of that flower smell.
Are you?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. You did.
I literally.
Okay,
asked him
in that case,
rest
it's
of
less
it.
that he smells like the stuff and more like he looks like he is.
You are a wump, yes.
Yes. Well, at the
You
moment,
work.
aren't we?
Do you work for a chump?
Oh, yes. Yes.
You're not one of those that betrayed him for Twitch, are you?
No. We heard
Good.
about that, though, down the grapevine. Oof,
Pretty nasty business.
indeed.
They're all dead. But if you could get a little message to your boss for me,
Okay.
tell him to make sure that the king doesn't move on the bishop.
It'll just like do a little bit of chittering to something else that's in the hall. Then it'll stick out a little paw. And payments for passing on this message?
Waffleberg will pass him 5 gold.
They'll pull the 5
Is
gold
that
in.
enough?
You'll hear like the chomping as if they're testing to make sure it's actual gold. Hey, it's the real stuff. It's real? Yeah, 5. Okay, so that'd be 1 for each of us. 3 has to go back to Champ. Yes, yeah. A little thumb comes
Good.
out, like thumbs up. Your message will be sent as soon as we can get it there.
Good. And if the king should find out that the bishop is moving from a source that is not of the king's, there will be payment in blood, of course.
Of course, don't worry, you can trust us.
Yes.
The finest messengers in all of Zone.
Good, good. Anyways, after that, after all, stay cool, you cool ferrets. And Waffleberg will
Oh,
move off.
before you go,
Yeah,
they will give you one small puff cap as a down payment kind of thing, as a sign of trust.
thank you.
He will put it safely in a capsule in his bag, and he will walk off, grab an apple, flip a gold coin at the person that has the apples.
It's the same person that thingy was just up, Kuiper.
Yep.
And Potoo, what was you looking for in particular?
Who's-
Mm,
oh,
Also, is this being accepted as a rest of some sort? Because I
I
stole
will
him on
count
only
this as
5 hit
I will
points.
count this as a short rest.
Cool. I'm in pain.
So, Potoo, what were you looking for?
either health potions or perhaps something to improve my armor class without weighing me down.
Okay. So, you head over and you see what seems a particular little cabin seems to call you over. Just seems to be like odd purple smoke just kind of flowing from in it. What you assume is probably like a thicker kind of incense. As you get close and you smell the heavily perfumed aroma of it. And you see what seems to be a human just sat behind a counter. Ah, yes, come in. How may I help you today, sir?
Do you happen to have any health potions of a decent price?
Oh, yes. Uh, we have quite a few different strengths and such. What particular kind were you looking for?
What's your price range?
Ah, uh, 50 portion of healing cost. Ba-ba-da-ba-boo.
It's
Wow,
usually
they are costly.
gold.
What?
Yes.
It's usually 50 gold.
Yes, it is. Our basic is 50, and then go beyond that, it's like 200 gold for a greater, 2,000 for a superior, 20,000 for a supreme.
How about 2 regular?
Okay, we can do that. And she will hand you 2 healing potions.
Thank you.
And was there anything else?
Out of character, this place does not have anything that would improve my armor class in it, do they?
You won't know unless you ask.
Do you happen to have anything for armor that doesn't weigh down a bird?
Let me see. We have a couple of things that could
Oh,
help
I
you.
see. You buy armor from him, but not me.
You haven't offered armor. What are you talking about?
Fair point.
Tell me, how many are you a fan of cloaks and or rings in particular?
I do like rings and cloaks, yes.
We do have a cloak of protection in and a ring of protection in. The ring of protection's of course going to be a bit more costly as they're a bit rarer, but both of them seem to do the same kind of job. A bit extra armor and heightens your reflexes and such, so to speak. An in-game way of saying it also gives you +1 to saving throws.
Well, that's fun.
50
How much?
uncommon. Magic items cost? Ba-ba-da-ba-boo. Around, ooh, let's call it 750 gold pieces.
For
The
The
cloak.
cloak or the
The ring would be more along the lines of 8,000.
then we're definitely going with the cloak. Who's going to pay for that? Yes.
Yes. So you now have a cloak of protection. AC +1, saving throws
You
+1,
said 700?
750.
Okay.
AC +1, saving throws +1. It will take a tuning though. Also,
No
keep in
problem.
mind you can only have 3 items attuned at a time. Because I know this is something that's come up in a recent game as well.
I don't think I have that many things attuned to me.
That's okay. So, while you're buying yourself a new fancy cloak and some potions, we will get to the Mariah. As you're just wandering around Mariah, just enjoying the views, enjoying the sights, wondering what to go for, you start to hear an odd little whistle, like an odd tune, just like a doot 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 doot.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Um, I don't know how to think about that now because of everyone's reaction.
I think they're just saying that because I decided to do the Chocobo theme.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I'll go over to
Yep.
where it's coming from.
You find yourself wandering into the Song Market District, which is essentially put what seems to be a large aviary. As you enter, make me a perception. You see plenty of bird species in here, but the main kind that you're seeing seem to be these odd parrots with curved beaks and fancy feathers of all different colours. And a lot of them do seem to be singing their own songs. These are Kumangra parrots.
You can buy
Oh,
them.
that's kind of cool, actually, this thing.
I want to hug all of them.
Yep, quite legit. It says here.
Take them all in my hair and just scoop them up.
Key characteristic of the species is their curved beaks as well as their quality feathers, which are bought by Piltover merchants. So, yeah, people will buy these things just for the feathers, but a lot of them are also songbirds. And a young female will walk over to, be like, a customer perhaps, or are you just here to see the sights?
Well, I heard everything going on and I just wanted to see, and it looks pretty cool here.
Yes, we get quite a few people coming here just to relax, just to enjoy the music. Some come here as a kind of muse situation, just for inspiration.
Oh, interesting.
She'll let out a whistle, and the bright orange one will land on her arm. And it will start to do like, the best way I could put it is, imagine a jauntier, more upbeat version of Ride of the Valkyries. It just starts singing that.
I like that one.
Ah, yes, Jeremiah here has always had a good voice for music.
So, what kind of songs do they sing?
Ah, I just heard a da-dung then. Hi, Zach.
Hello.
Uh, Jeremiah here knows quite a few songs already, but they're always eager to learn new songs if you can teach them.
That could be fun to play around
Uh,
with.
If you're looking for something a bit different, she'll let out a whistle, Jeremiah will fly off, and a green and yellow one will land on her arm. Uh, this one here is called Brutus. Brutus is a bit different in that he doesn't so much go for the music, is he does voices. And Brutus does
That's
look to her.
even better.
He'll just look to her, look to you. Does voices. Does voices.
Go for the eyes, Brutus. Go for the eyes.
That would be so much more fun, but everyone would get so annoyed at me for what I would do. But that would be so much fun.
So much fun. So much fun.
Yes.
Yes! Well, if you're looking to take them, we kind of run a little. We don't so much sell them outright unless it's for high enough prices, but we do what is called a sponsorship kind of program, where it's a case of you put down a payment now for them, and we check upon them every now and again, see how they're doing, see how you're raising them and such. And if you feel like you want to keep them forever at that point, you could put down the rest of the payment then.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yes,
What kind of diet do they have, though?
seeds, fruits.
Talking eggplant?
Excuse me. Father just pops out. I'm nutritious and delicious. Brutus will walk over, just like pecking it on the head. Just gives it a taste. Approve. Approve.
Oh, well, there's a lot of those in there, so I've got the food.
We've got an invasion in the city.
Oh, your economy was bad from the beginning. I tried to help, but you didn't listen to me. I tried to give you business advice, and you just said that you would take over me. Once I got my gun out, you stopped.
Oh, sorry. So, would you be interested?
Must certainly be interested.
It's 130 for the deposit.
Well, you're just in luck. I've just got enough for that.
Yes. It's almost as if someone can look at your sheet. Also,
It
Rebecca,
really is.
may I give a bit of advice, given that I've said this counts as a short rest?
Oh yeah, I should do that.
Yeah, you should roll some of those hit die.
I should probably roll some hit die as well.
So, you hand over 130? And congratulations, you now have Brutus.
You're fitting well into the party.
Slowly sinks into you. Fit in. Fit in. So,
Summation of the eggplant people begins.
as you all gather back up afterwards, having done your bits, Kuiper, you're there with your 6 boxes of meat.
Yep.
Stellara will approach as well afterwards. Just seems to be in, what seems to be more casual clothing now. Just like,
Who are you?
whatever that's, sorry.
Who are you?
It's me, Stellara.
No,
No?
you are not Stellara. Stellara looks like a moon man, except taller and female and not same race.
She'll sigh, reach into a bag that she bought, and pull out what seems to be like the little tiara thing with the moon symbol. Does this prove it?
That proves nothing. Tiara in your hand proves nothing.
She sighs, she walks
Oh.
behind some crates where only her head is visible above them, puts the tiara on, looks to you.
Oh, hey, Stellara.
Slowly walks out from behind the crates. She kind of
Oh,
motions.
there you are. Did you meet my new friend? They didn't give a name, so their name is now Jeffrey.
Anyway, Kuiper, how did you do? What did you find?
I found food. He just dishes out food to everyone.
What is this?
comes in the
Everyone
Yeah.
get some quality roasted pork.
I don't know, but it smelled good.
Smells like rat. It's better than rat. What is this?
Potoo returns with Potoo's fancy new cloak.
Who are you?
Waffleberg, you know who I am.
Potato?
Alari's been there all this time. Alari, you've been given some nice roast pork. And
I have gift.
Huh?
He takes out the shroom.
Oh,
I could make a bomb.
wow.
and finally Mariah returns, taking her box of food.
I have bomb. I can make a bomb. I could make you a bomb now.
Bombs?
Bombs.
Lamp oil? Rope? Bombs?
That
You
Big
wanted
bombs.
to yours, my friend.
is not one of the voices in my head. Is it one of the voices in your head, Potato?
No, I don't think so.
What is that?
You see, you can roll me an insight. How good is it
All
to be an insight?
There's a natural 20.
Mariah,
Hmm.
what did you buy?
I bought nothing.
A little face pops out from the afro. Little
There
green
it
and
is.
yellow striped bird. And just goes, come back when you're little. Richer.
You bought slave?
I bought a talking bird.
Potato.
We feel personally attacked by that, I think.
I bought another species of bird that, well, I didn't buy it. I'm taking care of it.
So it doesn't matter what species you enslave. You just enslave. Neither of those are good.
Not really enslaved. It's more like best buddy.
Enslaved.
You-
Enslaved. Enslaved.
You. Waffleberg is going to take Brutus out of her hair. He's just going to hold him close.
It's okay, little one. You will not be enslaved by tyrannical Mariah.
As you go to reach for Brutus, Brutus will duck back into the hair. I'm going to need an odds or evens call here.
Evens.
Yep, you get Brutus. Just like you dive your hands in to grab Brutus, you hear a bit of a growling. You move your hands to one side to avoid grabbing sharky teeth, and you grab Brutus.
Joke's on you. It's my robotic hand, you little bastard.
And he's just gonna walk. He's just gonna walk with Brutus.
It's just okay. You'll not be anyone's slave.
Slave.
Potato.
Enslave. Enslave.
Potato. Get me something to break the chain so that he may be free. Wait, there is no chain. Get me something so that he looks cool.
Hmm.
The bird just starts squirming. Just starts going,
No, I am not your mother. Neither is Potato. Although I can be your adopted mother, it is fine. You are free, little birdie.
freedom.
You could totally make some nice upgrades for them.
Freedom.
You are no longer free, little birdie. You're not slave, you're a guinea pig now.
Enslaved.
You're not enslaved, you're a guinea pig now.
How did he
Fancy
rail a
technology.
session in one easy step? Introduce talking parrots.
Waffleberg just puts it back in Mariah. You stay there. You are not enslaved. You are a guinea pig now. He is not yours. He is mine now. Waffleberg will get onto the boat.
Alaric's just been watching this entire thing, like,
And
And these are the people I am with.
Yep.
Hey, don't
No.
look at me. I didn't buy the bird.
I don't know what Potato said.
as the boat is still being loaded up, just with the final few crates. Is anyone going to help with that? I'm assuming that you've been helping with that all this time, Alari.
I would say Wilhelm's helping.
Yeah,
I didn't get to go shopping, so.
unfortunately, yes, given the perception. Don't worry, I will give you. I know that you've been wanting to shop for a bit. I will give you chance in Piltover. So, as you're helping with the crates and such, I'm gonna roll something. Yeah, that seems about fitting. Mariah.
Hmm.
As they're all helping with the crates, you hear Brutus's voice from your hair, and you just hear his voice reading out loud, just like, "To boss, to boss, to boss." Mist spreading everywhere further, keeping eye on party, making sure not to get in trouble. Trouble, trouble, in trouble. They heading Piltover. Piltover? Keeping still close eye on them. Still not sure why they call Smeedo. And then you see a note just fly out from your hair.
Oh,
Smee,
when did that get in there?
monkey.
Monkey. Monkey. Mm.
Is your real name Smee?
It just looks out, squints, and then points to Potoo like Potoo were the one that gave it a name.
And what is your real name?
Just kind of motions as such, looks around, decides to write it down, and then hands it to Brutus to read out. Sir Smithington Peabody Esquire the Third.
I heard Smee. Who all else heard Smee?
So it's me.
Yes, yes.
This character box walking past, like, yep.
Well, Smee, it's good to know that your real name's actually Smee and nothing else. Waffleberg's voice has progressively become more pirate throughout the mini sessions.
It slowly lowers, Smee slowly lowers back down into the herd, going back to its other plan of how to take over the eggplant fortress.
BRB, guys.
All right.
His own little campaign in Mariah's hair.
Little did you know, I've
It's
been
gonna be a
holding. Little did you know, I've been holding a separate little campaign to the side of this that's just taking part in there.
We're gonna all have to do a one shot where we all play as eggplant warriors, right?
Yes.
Fighting off Smee.
Yes.
Smee atop his mount, the sharky teeth. So, as the boat is loaded up with the last couple of pieces, the captain will look to you all. Right then, that's it. You're the one that's going to be leading us then down these sewers,
Yes.
and you can ensure these sewers will be safer.
Then Zon? Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Then Piltover, no.
Hmm.
Look, you're not gonna die. See, Waffleberg's still alive, he says, holding both of his hands up, which one of them is, in fact, a prosthetic.
He is actually going to look at that and just on the 20 plus 2. He looks to your hand, looks to you. Ah, so you're one of them then.
No, well, yes, no. Recently converted.
Yes, well, Waffleberg has been recently converted to New Horizons, or perhaps Old Horizons. Waffleberg's forgotten a lot. But look, they are no more my friends than they are yours. In fact, they're a little less my friends. Also, don't be. No,
You're
no,
being very convincing.
are being hospitable. You are being hospitable. Take a right here. But yes.
I always heard about the whole glory evolution thing, but never quite thought it
Oh,
myself. But
oh no. No. Misunderstanding. I am not one of them. No, this is this is no. I like my flesh. I like to keep my flesh. The metal part is survival.
good.
Lost my Yes, I'm not. No, not religious type. Moonman is religious type, but he's not that religious type.
I'm not
Different
religious.
type.
Me just kind of waved the flyer, the pamphlet flyer that you got for the glorious evolution out of Marizer.
Put that away.
For a second, then I thought you was going to be one of those robot sympathizers.
No. Although we did know a robot, totally different, like a golem kind of dude, but not one of those. Waffleberg likes to have his own thought process.
Good. Anyway, we'll be setting off sail whenever you're ready.
I think we are ready. Alari's over there staring off to space, but other than that, I think we are ready.
That's fine, we've got something for that. They bring over like one of those little trolley things, load Alari onto it, just load her, still standing onto the boat.
Shiver of bands behind the trolley.
Alari just having midlife crisis.
You see someone just glide over with like a little gun with a screen on the back, shoot her welder to the thing, just hear
Anyways, yes, we be on our way. By the way, we never got your. Oh, hello.
Welcome back.
I've seen the voice chat jump there. Interesting.
Good luck, Waffleberg. We will all need it.
Why you say good luck to me? You're coming with.
Silence.
Oh, going. I
well,
don't know how to drive a boat. Well, I do know how to drive a boat, but I'm not driving. I'm leading the way.
Stellara will sigh, as she just boards as well. It's like, well, here I go getting thrown into danger again.
You could have left. But thank you for not. You keep Moonman company, and I respect you for that. But keep him any other kind of company, and I will destroy you.
I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
Oh, hi, welcome. Don't mind the fact that they have literally welded you to the boat. But yes, let's go. By the way, Jeremiah, what was your real name?
The person just comes flying over, gliding over again, clicks unweld, no clicks through the boat. He will look to you. My name is Robertson, Sir Robertson.
Ah, good. Well then, Jeremiah, we be on our way.
Why do I feel like this is going to get us all killed?
No, Waffleberg never does anything if it means he's going to die.
Also,
I
Mariah,
mean, if
did
you technically think about it, we're dying all the time, anyways.
Mariah,
Potoo off the boat.
Yeah.
you have
Fly.
do you know how to roll your hit die?
Oh yeah. Do I just roll it the total time that it says?
Do you see where it says hit die? There, like hit die
Yeah.
D10. Just click that. So you've got 4 back. Click again, because you can spend up to 5 of these. Okay. Yep, and one more. 8, 16, 17, 18, 20,
I find
23.
that the sorcerer has more constitution than the fighter.
We have a fighter.
Yep,
Mariah.
Mariah.
She's
Oh yeah.
There you go. Wait, as a fighter, do you not have? You do have that, but that'd be more a fighting kind of thing. So that'd be
Second
more,
one in combat.
yeah, like second winter combat thing. So you'd have to wait until you're in combat for that. So, as you're all aboard the ship, just hear a cry from the people on board of set sail, set sail. You hear from Mariah, set sail.
Set sail. Sail.
No,
Robert.
we're not setting the sail because the sail has to be down for us to get through the sewers. Although then again, I guess it could be up for now so we can get there fast. Set sail! And you see the mast raise up.
Blasting into the abyss.
Swan sneaks up on Waffleberg, tosses a firebomb, knocks him into ocean. Hey, I told you I'd find some way to get my revenge for that. So, the wind catches the sail, and you all set sail off from name. Kumangra. You all set sail from Kumangra. Those with dark vision, I'm assuming are taking more lead up the front to keep an eye out. There will be a few people on the boat with lanterns, just keep an eye out as well.
Hmm.
And as you sail towards zone, I am going to need me to roll a d6.
Oh fun.
Oh, fun indeed. Because that was Stellara. So, I believe that's what I was using for a perception, a +3. Nat 20.
Oh,
Kuiper. Kuiper? Kuiper? Kuiper.
hmm?
Can we talk somewhere a bit more private?
Sure.
She'll take you
However,
towards the back of the
privately,
ship.
you can be on a boat.
She'll take you towards the back of the ship and point up to an area in zone. And make me a perception as she does.
Good lord.
Wow, you. At first, you're not quite sure what you're looking at, and then you just catch a glimpse of golden armor and the scowling dragonborn that lies underneath it.
Who?
I don't know how he got there so fast.
Don't know who this is.
Yes, you'd recognize this from the guy that was staring you all down at the docks when you left for the island temple.
Oh shit.
This is the Solari hunter.
Oh, okay. We don't want to be here, do we?
I mean, if we're going through the sewers, it should be fine as long as he doesn't catch on that's where we're going. Maybe if he thinks we're just going to the docks, it will be some help. But if he doesn't find us there, then his next protocol will be the Piltover docks.
We should probably tell them to turn the lanterns off.
It may be better to try and go a bit more sneakily, yes.
He doesn't hesitate. He goes, he goes and tells everybody to shut the lanterns off.
Why are we turning the lanterns off when the ghostly dark things want to take the like the lanterns protect us?
There's a certain Solari hunter.
Oh, is it your ex again?
Hmm?
Your obsessive crazy ex?
Yeah, sure. That one.
And as
How's
you
that
get
Kuiper just
as you get closer to zone, and the chems start to burn your nostrils again. Aside from
Well,
the Waffleberg, it smells like home. Oh, it smells like profits. Or both.
Spent about 200 years here. Nice! Ha
And as you all, as the scenery starts to change around you, it's something a bit more industrial, a bit more worn down. Mariah,
Yes.
make me a perception. I'll just about give you this. You see what seems to be a cake floating in front of you.
Also, just to cut in quickly,
Yes,
Alari would have disguised herself to look like a very plain-looking human girl.
that is fine. I'm assuming that you've probably changed your uniform as well to make you look more like the crew.
Yeah, she's used the illusion thing to make herself look pretty much like the crew, but very,
Yep, that is fine.
plain, interesting.
That is fine. So yes, Mariah, you see a cake floating in front of you.
I like cake.
What are you going to do about this cake?
I'm going to boop it first to see if it's okay.
You boop it, it rocks back and forth in the air.
Do I see this happening?
Yes.
Can I-
This is good.
Can I roll a perception to see if I see this?
Given you just heard Mariah go, I like cake, and then you just heard like a squelch. Yes, roll me perceptions. uh, yeah, yeah. Mariah, what are you doing about this cake after you poke it to see it rock back and forth?
Gonna pork it again.
It rocks back and forth again.
I
Alari
like cake.
over.
Interesting. It's maybe
Alari,
normal.
do I see the cake as well, or is it just?
With that nat 20, yes. You also see a slight glistening above the cake.
Okay, no. Kind of pulls her away from it. Is like, no,
But it rocks back and forth.
no. Just no.
Okay.
There's something putting it there. There's a shimmering above it.
You hear a clicking of the fingers and you see the cake slowly go upwards.
Yeah.
Wow, it's godly.
No, it's not. It was a trap.
Alari,
Who made it?
with the nat 20, Alari, you just follow it up. You could tell someone had basically attached a cake to a fishing line. And as you see at the top, you just see Mundo just feet dangling off a bridge, just clicking his fingers like almost got him.
Oh, it's my doctor. Well, I don't see, but it is.
No, Mariah, no.
Pointing in the direction of the hunter.
He's resorted to Home Alone style fucking traps.
It's just there, like, no one's here, sir.
I mean, at the same time, you can't tell me that would be out of character for Mundo.
It would not be out of character for Mundo. Man, Waffleberg has a slight question for you. Your crazy ex, where are they exactly?
You point towards the location you saw them, and they're not there anymore.
Moonman, what do they look like?
You've seen them. They're the golden armor.
Yes. Good doctor.
Oh no.
If you see somebody in golden armor and they look like a lizard, they are sick.
I feel like I've done enough of these today, so let me just do an actual roll for this. Okay, you're fine. He looks down at you. gives a like little two-finger salute, eats the cake, hook and all, and then walks off to try and find him. If he rolled low enough, as soon as you called him, he would have dove onto the boat.
Well,
Just crashed the boat in half.
that should keep your individual company for a little bit.
Oh.
Nobody looks for people better than Mundo.
So, as the boat approaches, the path kind of splits off a bit, a few different directions. Waffleberg, you'd know that while a couple of these places go to like small little docks or goes on beyond towards the Piltover docks, the one you want to take is where the water becomes a lot more green.
Yes, nobody touch the water.
And the boat diverts and slowly enters a large tube. As it enters the sewers. And let me just see how long we've been recording for. It's coming up to 2 hours, so I feel like this is a good place to stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Means that the next session I can dedicate it to tunnel crawling.
I mean, to be fair, this time after that encounter, after going, no one's sick here, she would have just been dragging like Mariah along. It's like, do not touch floating cakes.
Well, Polygaror, could you tell off your sister about touching sharks? You lost
That's-
both your arms.
That's why the arm hurts.
Yes, if you could let go from me to not do that.
Yes, I will have a word. Why do I feel like this Peripheal's mother?
Also, Potoo, you see a little. Hang on, I forgot the name. What's your little ghost shark friend called?
Did we write it down? And totally scroll up and see.
I mean, that's a long way to scroll up, but I'm sure we did give it a name.
We called it French toast on.
No.
I can't remember what we called it. Anyway, your little sharky
This
friend.
is why I need sheep for my pets.
I
So
thought
that we don't.
Yeah, it's
down in
it's
North.
past. You have to click on view all chat entries to get anywhere.
Anyway,
Oh.
your
Near the
little
name.
sharky friend is just swimming in the waters until the water gets a bit more green, and then it
Oh
just
my
stops
God.
and goes belly up. Like the
Like
water's so
that, you're
bad.
already dead.
The water's so bad, even the ghosts don't like it. So yes, we will.
You don't even have to be in the water.
As you say that, a couple of the sailors just pass you as like, no, it does. We'd rather not have ghosts on the ship. Bad luck and all.
I mean, he's permanently attached, so it's going to be an issue.
It was Devi. EEVI.
Ah, yes. So we will end it there for this week. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's session.
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh.
And
At stabilized, that is.
yep, this will be going up on Friday. So for those of you that haven't checked it out yet, since we didn't upload a Devil Darlings on the Tuesday, we instead tried something a bit different and uploaded a gameplay video of Dead by Daylight that me, Ranna, Santa, and Rebecca all partook in. So give that a view. Let us know how that is. We may do more gameplay stuff in the future if it takes off. But for now, we will see you all next time.